Welcome back on a Super Bowl edition of your Lobo Coaches Show. I'm your host, Robert Portnoy. Really privileged now to bring in the Lobo head coach, Craig Neal. Coach Neal, congrats. A really nice, convincing win over San Jose State last night.
Yeah, it was good for our guys to get back home. And, I was a little concerned about how they were going to come out because we had travel and them back in school and just worried about that they were going to be a little lethargic. But they got out to a really good start, played with a lot of energy. We had a great crowd. So it was a good test for us. And it's good to have a win like that once in a while.
All right, let's get into our breakdown segment now as we take you through all the highlights from the 72-47 win over San Jose State. And we started off with a rim rocker here from Arthur Edwards. I mean, a great tomahawk dunk.
That's the Wiener Schnitzel, delicious dunk of the game. Wiener Schnitzel, they're fun since '61.
He really got off the floor there, and that one brought down the house in the second half.
Yeah, it's just a little different because everybody doesn't realize it's like a minute to go in a game. So everybody wants me to play him like 30 minutes a game now. So it was a great play for Arthur, but you got to give him credit. He's practiced hard. He's been a great teammate. He hadn't got a lot of opportunities, but we're going to need him down this stretch because he's a very capable player, and it was good to see him get that dunk.
Another thing that was great to see was Alex Kirk back on the floor. And Alex got into a rhythm very quickly. This is the first bucket of the game.
Well, I wanted to get him a shot early, and I figured with him coming back in and hadn't played in about 3 games that we'd run the first play for him and see if we could get him something easy, and he got a good jump hook there, so it went in, and that was good for Alex.
The other post, of course, Cam Bairstow has just been phenomenal. Look at him just sort of use his body to create separation, step back, and knock down that jumper.
Well, I think the biggest thing with Cam last night, his numbers aren't going to reveal how well he played. He's been averaging like 20 points a game and 8 rebounds around there, but last night he only had 14. But really, really selfless guy last night because in the second half they started trapping him. And our guys, he was able to find guys, and guys were able to make plays and make baskets. So we got a lot of bench contribution because of Cam's unselfish play. I think we got 25 points off the bench last night, and I think it was because of our veterans' unselfish play.
One of the guys that's a real stat sheet filler for you is Hugh Greenwood. And in this play, he does a little bit of everything. Gets the block and then gets the break started. I think he had 7 assists in this one. Just a terrific game.
Yeah, he played excellent. I just got off the phone with him before I came on the TV show. He took a really bad shot late in the game that kind of messed up his pretty face a little bit. So I'm sure he's getting a lot of sympathy today. But he took a really good shot. His jaw's a little bit sore, but he just does everything you want him to do. He couldn't really get anything going offensively. Made shots, kind of lit on the basket for him. But he does all the little things that make him very valuable to our team.
And right there, he set up Cam in the break. It was also nice here to see Alex Kirk, his jumper fall. This wasn't a 3-point shot, but that's an 18-footer right there.
Well, I think Alex has learned that, he can be really, really successful inside the line. And, I've tried to talk to him about, hey, let's get something in the paint. Let's get to the foul line. Let's get something inside the line. And then if you got a chance to make an open 3-point shot, once you get a good rhythm, then let's take good 3-point shots.
Kendall Williams has been your floor leader all year, and here he takes this wild miss and goes coast to coast. He's something when he gets out in transition. What a pass.
Yeah, he's been terrific. I can't imagine him playing at the level. Always knew he could do it. You just don't know if it's going to happen, and he's playing at an unbelievable level. We were able to rest him a little bit last night. I think he was under 30 minutes for the first time this season. So that was good after a long road trip, and we got some tough games coming up. But he's been terrific, and he's been really mature and become a really good leader.
We've seen Cam Bairstow step out and shoot a jumper, and he's just been so good when he puts the ball on the floor. How do you guard this guy right now?
I don't know. I'd hate to game plan or scout or try to get us a game plan to stop him. And I'm glad he's on my team. So I'll let those other coaches worry about that because it's hard to do.
All right, Cam makes a steal in this next clip and gets it to your son Cullen, who throws a great outlet pass to Hugh in the break.
Yeah, we've done really good job sharing the ball and passing the ball ahead and getting out. And Cullen's kind of coming into his own and calming down a little bit and getting into the flow, and it's new, but he's playing at a high level, and Hugh's playing at a high level. It was good to get Hugh off the ball a little bit so Hugh can get back to scoring a little bit for us when Kendall's on the bench, and Cullen can score it, and Deshaun and Pancake can score it. So that's been very helpful for the development of our team.
You guys had control of the game, but San Jose State did make a couple of runs. And even in a game like that, it was Kendall Williams when you needed a big shot. He hit a couple of threes. This one right here, they kind of back off just for a second. He said, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, anytime you can get Kendall, you know, if you watch it and watch that clip, anytime you can get his feet set and really good balance, he's a terrific shooter. The times that he struggles shooting, which it isn't often, but it's when his balance is off. But anytime he can get both his feet set, he's pretty well money on that. He's going to make shots.
You mentioned something in the postgame. This next clip, I think it speaks to it. You said you thought Alex Kirk looked light on his feet last night coming back.
Yeah, I thought he looked spry. No, he did a lot of. He looked like he had a lot more energy. He looked like he had a lot more movement. I think he was really concerned those 3 games during that he played with that injury. I think he was a little bit didn't know what was going on with his leg. I think he was tentative. Last night, I thought he got back to his normal self, playing at a high level, playing with great energy, running up and down the floor, and really good to have him back.
You mentioned the bench points that you got and a chance for some other guys to get in the scoring column. And here's a nice setup for Kendall to pancake here for the 3-ball at the top of the arc.
Yeah, Pancake's playing really good. He's solid. He's a great contributor. He can guard, and we're getting a lot of good bench minutes from a lot of guys. I mean, we're going 9 deep, sometimes 10. So it's been a good thing for us. And with Alex being out, those guys had to step up.